Good morning, everyone. This is going to be a budget for the city and the province in the Philippines. This is going to be a real time budget, not a make believe crazy budget. Okay, let's get started on the city. Rent, nothing fancy, 200 US dollars. That doesn't mean living in Bacardi. That's uh, half hour outside a major city, 200 US dollars. Now, if you want air conditioning, and you want them to supply it, you're going to be probably paying $300 to $400. Um, Nothing fancy means if you want air conditioner, you're going to have to probably supply it and pay to have it installed. Okay, and let's say the internet, they have Skylink in the Philippines in a lot of places. In my opinion, it's garbage. I have it. Problem is, the people that get it, they put too many people on the line, and it makes it useless. TNT or Globe, if you're near a tower, would be a better option. The best option would be PLDT. And I would say for internet, allow 50 to 60 US dollars a month. Utilities, that means water bill, your electric. Okay, I'm saying 125 a month. That includes small usage of electricity at nighttime for an air for an air conditioner that you supply. If you're not going to supply an air conditioner, you can live with just a fan and some lights. You could probably drop your electric bill down to 60 or 70 US um, a month. Food, this is a big thing. I'm doing this based on US. So if you have a Social Security pension, it could be every 4 weeks or it could be 5 weeks. So let's do food at 500 for 4 weeks. If it's a 5 week a month, add $100 to that, make it 600 for your food. Transportation, 30 US dollars. You can walk some places. Uh, it'd be better if you had a little scooter or something. Eat out sometimes, 100 US dollars. This is a budget. You're not going to be going to the bars and everything else. And you start going to the bars and everything else, you're going to be adding another couple hundred to that. So stick to the budget. Buffer. Stuff happens. So add an extra $100. So based on what I'm telling you now, 1,105 US dollars on a 4 week month. On a 5 week month, add 1,000. So you're looking at a budget of about $1,205. That's outside the city, maybe a half hour away from the city. So that's why a scooter would be, or a small motorcycle would come in handy. You could buy a small motorcycle for a name brand like Yamaha or Honda for probably, let's see, brand new, uh, somewhere around 1,100. Let's say go from 1,000 to 1,200 for a brand new small motorcycle. Okay, so stuff breaks, you have to fix it yourself. And these low budgets, not in McCartney, where you're paying crazy money. If you want the landlord to fix it, you're going to be paying over 400. If you're in a budget type place, something breaks, you're going to have to fix it. Landlord's not going to do it. Okay, I'm hoping that gives you a rough idea. So let's say 1105 on a 4 week month, and a 5 week month would be 1205. That's not going out and getting drunk in the bars and everything else. That's sticking to the budget. If you want to add bar money and stuff like that, add an extra 200. And on a 5 week month, so 1205, and add 200, that'd be about 1405. So figure if you want to go to the bar a few times a month, and make it 1,500 for the city. I'm not saying live in the city because your rent's going to be higher. Just live in the outskirts of it a little bit. Let's go on to the next item, people. This is going to be province living. Both of these are for based on living with two people, you and your other person. Okay, rent 100 US. In the province, you can find something if you look for less than 100. You don't need fancy. You want fancy, add more money, of course. Talking budget here. Small, usually small room, one room place. Utilities, running a small air conditioner at night that you provide. Uh, you could do it on 50, but allow a little extra would be better. Okay, internet, 50, 50 to 60, depending on what you get. Highly recommend PLDT or Globe or TNT if you're near a tower. Try to stay away from Skylink because Skylink's great, but the problem is they overload the lines. They put too many people on it and it becomes useless. Plus, the problem with Skylink, when it rains hard, your connection's poor. I thought Skylink would be all that, but it ain't. I have Skylink now, and when I upload, a lot of times I have to go find a tower and use TNT because Skylink's so slow. There's too many people on it. Okay, transportation, $15. Um, it's going to be less here because it's not the city. But 15 is a little bit on the low side. Let's up it to 30. Uh, Local barbecue, uh, 50 for a month, and then a buffer of 100. So you're looking at $865 for the province for a 4 week month. A 5 week, add that 965. You'd be better to round it off to 1,000. In the bars, a lot of provinces don't have much for bars. But if you want to go to bars, hang out, and then do that stuff, add 200 to 300 to that. So, and a 5 week month, and you want to do the bars, you're looking at 1,1300. Stick to the budget. You can do a 4 week month at 865, and a 5 week at let's just call it 1,000. Why so much for the food? Sometimes they're going to have a family member or a friend come over. You need to feed them every once in a while. If their brother or sister or mother come over or father, not every day, but maybe once every couple of weeks or every week they come over, feed them. And cost of foods, unless you're buying street food, is expensive. I don't like street food myself. The person I'm with, they don't mind street food, but I don't like it. I'm not a fish eater. She is. I don't eat squid and fish and crabs and all that stuff. Shrimp. I don't like that. But if you're a fish eater, you could probably be happy here. So I'm hoping that breaks it down a little bit for y'all. Uh, as far as the budget's living for 500, that ain't gonna happen. You can live in the province cheap, 865 to on a 5 week month. Just call it round it off to 1,000. So under 1,000, I'd say no. Realistic budget in the Philippines, uh, I would say don't even come here if you don't have a budget at least 1,500. Coming over here with just 1,000, it's not a good idea. And don't come over here with no money in your pocket because when you rent a place, chances are it's gonna be empty. You're gonna have to get a refrigerator. Air conditioning, if you want it for nights, fans, tables, chairs, couches, whatever, beds, all that costs money. So I recommend when you come over here, try to come over here with at least 10,000 in savings US. Don't come over here empty-handed. You're going to be struggling. I'd say minimum 10,000, 12, 13 minimum would be better. I'm hoping this video helps you guys out a little bit. And that's the best thing I can tell you. Hopefully it works for you. And